Hi, this is Trouser and welcome to Style by Trouser. Today we are going to be talking about circular body shapes or apple body shapes, and these are just styling tips because you're basing it on colors, you're basing it on balance, visual balance, and also you're basing it on accentuating certain types of your body. So if you haven't subscribed, make sure you subscribe and let's get into the video. So talking about circular or apple body shapes, it's a little bit of a controversial topic because most people don't like to be categorized. So let me put it in simple terms. If you have a body shape where your waist or your stomach region is bigger than your boobs and your waist, such that the shoulder is narrow, then at the waist region it keeps getting wider, then it comes to a narrow path at the hips region, then you are in this category. And when you're in this category, you want to think about your styles and your clothing, so that you think about where you want to draw the eye. You need to balance it out so that you should not want to have that circular kind of appeal. You can think of ways to draw the eye such that accentuate your waist and balance it out so that you look visually balanced from the shoulder to the hips. And also you think about colors, because eyes are always drawn to strong colors and strong patterns, so you have to be very careful when you're choosing this type of patterns, pattern clothes. First, let's talk about the tops that are suited for this body. You want to make this area appear bigger. You want to bring a lot of attention to this area, and consequently, you want to snitch in your waist and make it defined. So the one type of top that would be very classic for you is a wrap top. Such that when it's a wrap top, it comes and wraps it here, so it defines your waist, and it sort of draws the eyes to this part, which goes like this. So the waist is cinched and the attention is at the shoulders. And then the second one is also a peplum top. Peplum top, clearly it cinches in your waist, and also it brings attention to the shoulder region by making it bold, and then it shows a little bit of skin, so you look amazing and lovely. And then also you can try out dolman sleeves. Dolman sleeves, they have more attention on the shoulder region, so it balances out the shoulder and the waist part. Sorry, the shoulder and the waist part. And then lastly, it's the V-neck. The V-neck always brings the eye, it draws the eye to go down, and this is very important because it shows a little bit of skin, it shows a little bit of sexy, and then it also shows a little bit of your shoulder parts, and it draws the eyes to whatever you want to show. And two, let's talk about jackets that fit this type of body. I'm going to give like 3, but feel free, you can explore as much as you can, but these are my recommendations. You should consider wearing an open frame jacket. That means it's a coat without a button, and then most likely it should have vertical lines. The vertical lines allows it to elongate your body and bring the attention to making you a little bit more streamlined towards the bottom area, and then also it brings less attention to your waist region. The second type of jacket, it's a vest, a long vest, such that a long vest is perfect, not just for this type of body, but for any type of body, especially if you do not want attention on your waist region. It helps to a little bit hide the body and make you feel uncomfortable if you're bloated, if you're not, and then it just allows you to explore. So a long vest allows you to wear with pull neck. It also allows you to put on body fitting outfits inside by giving the appearance of a long and elongated and streamlined body with a snipped waist, and it doesn't bring a little bit big difference between your waist, your shoulders, and your hips. And then thirdly, there is the single breast with a long lapel. That one is very important because it has like the same effect as the V-neck, but the V-neck is brought like to around here. So the long lapel and the single breast, the button should be closed at around here. It snips in your waist and it brings the midsection to appear a little bit smaller, and then this area is widened, so it brings a balance. It draws the eyes to where you want it, and you just look amazing. And it allows you to explore whichever color or pattern you want by wearing bright colors or dark colors if you want. And 3, let's talk about jeans. Now, the most recommended type of jeans for this specific body shape, we have the straight or slim jeans. The straight or slim jeans are the type you choose when you do not want very fitting jeans and you do not want something that is body hugging. It gives you a little bit of leeway and freedom, and also space to breathe. And then also there is the second one, it's skinny jeans. Skinny jeans, now it's the opposite of straight or slim. Skinny jeans is body hugging, and it's also very trendy. There are those times you just want to be sexy, and this is like the type of choice you go for. And then there is the boot cut. The boot cut forms in the same category as the fourth one that I'm about to suggest, which is flared. It is slightly flared at the bottom, and then it gives a curvy silhouette. This is really, really perfect when you want to portray that casual look for casual Fridays, or you want a type of jeans that is not too casual or too official. That one can also fit for going to work. It can also fit for Fridays. It can also fit for cocktails and just hanging around during the weekends, or just having a weekend dates with your girls. And then there is the flared one. The flared one, of course, or the bell-shaped one, also brings the silhouette of around the hips region, and also widens at the bottom region. Now it brings a visual balance at the waist, and also at the bottom and at the shoulder region, which is perfect for this. Yeah. Now, a bit of an addition, we have on the trouser bit, if you just don't want to wear jeans, you can also wear the trousers, the material trousers, and one of the suggestions is a high-waisted trouser. The high-waisted is perfect because it snips in your waist and it also accentuates the midsection. And also the same applies to the belted trouser and also the carrot pants. It's perfect for this body shape, really. Also the bootcut trousers, because mainly it accentuates the waist region and the midsection by snipping it in, and makes every other bit of it to look layered and proportional. And 4, we're going to be talking about dresses. And when we're talking about dresses, for this type of body shape, you want to bring attention to your shoulders and your legs. Those are the areas you want to show off most. So the first one, of course, if you want to show off your shoulder, it's always an off-shoulder dress. That one, it shows a little bit, a lot of skin on the upper side. It brings in a little bit of comfort, a little bit of playfulness, and also it shows a lot more of sexy side of you. And then it brings attention to the shoulder, and that is one area that is already an asset for this body. Now the second type of dress you should consider is a wraparound. A wraparound, you should consider it because of it snips in the waist, and you want to bring in the midsection and make it appear like your waist is defined, because in this type of body shape your waist is not that defined, so you want to define it using your clothes, and the wraparound serves this purpose. And then the third one, we have the empire waist. The empire waist brings in the midsection region to make your waist appear that it's a bit higher than it usually is. This is amazing because the midsection will be accentuated nicely. It will make you appear very sexy. And then the goodness with that type of dress, it can be anything you want here. If you want it to be an off-shoulder, it still can be an off-shoulder with an empire waist. If you want it to be a v-neck, it can still be that. So that is perfect. And then the last one is a bias cut. A bias cut is great for this body shape, mainly because the fabric drapes very softly on the body without clinging so much on your body, and just brings in a little bit of freedom and shows off a little bit of your shoulder parts, and also it can show off a little bit of your legs, and also it shows a lot more of your playful side. So before we close, you can consider accessories such like earrings like this to bring attention to your shoulder region, statement earrings, shoes you can feel free and explore. You can also consider belts to define your midsection because it's really, really important. And keep in mind, these are just styling tips and styling guides. They are not rules, they're just supposed to help you. And if you would like more information, please reach out. I am always ready and willing to talk. And if you have suggestions for the next videos, I am very ready to listen to you. And that's all I have for you today. Until next time, stay healthy, stay alive, and let's meet on Tuesday. Bye. Peace.